Hi, my name is Edna. I'm speaking out today against child pedophilia, pedophilia light occult, CPS child trafficking, DEA trafficking. They're all linked up. You got motorcycle gangs in it. You got the chemical mans that are driving chemical trucks, spraying out my vehicles, spraying out my apartment, spraying out my hotel rooms with chemicals to knock us out. Everything from chloroform to paint smells. I don't know what else they're using, but that chloroform is strong. If I'm pronouncing it right, what it does, it makes you sleep and you don't know what happens to you. They've been doing this to me in San Antonio, Texas, me and my children. I was with an ex. DA informant Ramon Diaz asked me to put 7 tattoos on me. Since I had my children, I have had sex traffickers in back of me, child traffickers in back of me, DA informants in back of me. They have been pursuing me since I've had my children. My daughter was about 2 going on 3. He got a large amount of money. He frauded the Allstate insurance company. He had a truck, jammed 5 people in the truck, had a big rig hit him. He got granted $500,000 in San Antonio, Texas. He tried to come back for me and the children. He was a pedophile. I caught him on a recording pedophiling his own daughter. So I declined his offer with all his money. Since then, I have become a targeted individual. This individual is also a DA informant. So not only does he have the DA on his side, they've been trying to set me up, offering me stuff, to take, and this stuff worth $1,000. My ex, they've gang stalked my family. They've turned my family on me. It goes on and on. Since my daughter was about 3, I've had pedophilia light occult follow me, child CPS traffickers follow me, DA informants gang stalking me and following me around. I've left the state of San Antonio. Turn to find out they're following me from state to state. They are following me with trucks that have chemicals in them. CPS is in back of them. Big old trucks of government trucks, white vans the white vans that are the pedophilia light vans that they traffic the foster children in. There's these other big blue vans prime that they intercept my phone calls. They're answering my phone calls. The same lady over. I can call anywhere and the same Arab lady's answering my phone calls repeatedly, and they leave it on hold for a long time till I get through to her. I get signals I can't get through on my phone. They've broken in my home in San Antonio. I had sex traffickers all around me, people pointing at me, afraid to be friends with me. They're threatening me with fire, lighting. I have motorcycles, men circling around my vehicle, lighting their matches that they're going to light me and the kids on fire because I'm speaking out against the monstrosity of child trafficking. I have 7 tattoos to prove it, including one on my eye. DA informant Ramon Domingo Diaz put me and my children in a sex trafficking ring that I was not aware of. He's a DA informant. I have fled the state for the safety of my children. Now I have DEA traffickers follow me. CPS traffickers followed me. Pedophilia light traffickers followed me. You name it, I've seen these men on ICE. A lot of them that are following me, I've seen on ICE, and what they do is they'll go in and when I'm walking in the Walmart, they'll do like that to me. And this is a sign of the pedophilia cult, where your kids are being held hostage. If you look up on the internet, they put their hands behind their back like that when they're trafficking your kids. It's a sign of the pedophilia light occult. This is what they're doing to me. They're gang stalking me hard. He's got another lump sum coming in. The first lump sum he had come in, they legally kidnapped my kids in San Antonio, child trafficked my kids to Kerrville foster home. My daughter came up with bruises and would come to the visits like that. They gang stalked my 17-year to turn on me, did a loophole, took my then 3-year-old and 5-year-old, were trafficking my kids to K-Star, Kerrville, Texas. He's about to get another lump sum of money. The only difference is now he's legally, by law, San Antonio, Texas law, he's legally obligated to child support. And what am I doing? I fled state to state because they were breaking in my apartment. I try to go to the medical to tell them they are calling the monsters on me again to try to legally kidnap my kids. They're in pursuit of me to legally kidnap my kids to gain the kids' child support money that is legally by law in San Antonio obligated to my children. And this is what is happening to me. This is my story. I need prayer. My name is Edna. I'm from state to state. I got DA traffickers in back of me. As I stated, CPS traffickers in back of me. I got the pedophilia light occult in back of me. They're child molesters, and they're everywhere. Everywhere I go, they're following me around in the stores and everything, mocking me. I got gang stalkers mocking me. They got motorcycle gang in back of me. They're just doing it all to me. They're breaking in the room. They bomb every room I'm in. The rooms smell like gas. They do it through the pipe systems. I'm not too sure how they're doing it, but my car smells. Everywhere I go, they're bombing us. And this is the child trafficking occult and sex trafficking occult. I'm praying against it. And I'm speaking out against it today. I'm against what y'all are doing with my children. And I will never abide by any of your rules. I'm leaving, and I need prayer because they're in pursuit of me. This man, Ramon Diaz, has another large settlement coming in. And the judge put him on child support, and legally that there's a percentage that is obligated to my children. And he has put me in some kind of sex trafficking ring that I'm having trouble getting out of people. I need prayer. I'm putting my story out there. It doesn't matter where it leads me. I'm a Christian woman, and I stand firm on the promises of God, that God says, touch my anointed elect, do my prophets no harm. He also states, if the widow cries out to me that you're hurting her children, he will take vengeance. And I stand firm on those promises. And I pray for all the little children in the foster care across America that are being trafficked. And I'm praying that people see my video and pray with me against the monstrosity, not only for my children, for all the children being trafficked that are the fatherless of America, because God is coming and there's going to be judgment on these lands. And I need prayer, and I need subscribers. And I thank you for listening to my story today. Y'all have a blessed day.